y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is T Asia. But before we get into this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. But in today's video, I will basically be showing y'all how I turned this mess into a greater purpose. A greater purpose, baby. Because this, it wasn't it. But I'm gonna show y'all step by step how to get it looking how it's supposed to look. Okay, boom. So step one, you basically just get some boiling water, and I use shampoo, but you're really supposed to use some conditioner, and you just put that in the water and then stir it up and let that come to a boil, and then you're just gonna sit your wig in there. So next, we're obviously going to be washing the hair. So yes, that's basically what I'm doing right now. I'm just washing the hair. I washed it about twice just to make sure I give all the body back into this hair, because this wig has been sitting, and my mom actually was going to throw this wig away, and I was like, let me see if I can revive this wig. But yes, right now I'm just washing the hair, washing it really good, making sure I'm cleaning that lace, and yeah. So right here, I'm just showing you guys how the wig looked after I got done washing it. As you can see, it looks a little dry. Yeah. I'm just showing you guys the wig, you know, touching. And those little flakes you see in the front of the wig, that's the glue. So I haven't cleaned the lace yet. We'll get to that part. So right here, I'm just showing you that the lace is still like kind of dirty up there. So right here, what I'm basically doing is just brushing the wig out. And ladies, always remember, start from the ends to the roots. Never brush your hair from the top to the ends. That's how your wig starts balding. It starts doing all that shedding. Just don't do it. Save yourself the trouble. Okay, so now it is time to clean that lace. What you will need is some alcohol and a white towel. Take your towel and just go around. You see that? Like, look at that. Just go around and just scrape this stuff off. It could be a little time consuming, but make sure you get all of that glue off. That is very important. You need to make sure that you have all of the excess glue off the lace. It's really better when you first take off your lace to go ahead and take the glue off. It's easier, but y'all know it don't work like that. I know it don't work like that. Right here, I came up with this idea to do little cards and close my eyes and do black or highlights, because I was in between the two. So let's see what we pick. Boom. And it was the highlights. That's what I wanted to do anyway. So I was very excited about that. As you can see, I was geeked. Too geeked. But yeah, we're going to be doing the highlights. Moving right along, now we're going to be bleaching the knots. So what you're going to need is the BW2 bleaching powder. I'm sure that guy's right there. And then you're also going to need some 40, 30, or 50 developer. I use 40 developer just because that's what works for me. If you use the 30 developer, it takes longer to process. You use 50, it's going to process way too quick. So 40 is in the middle. It's a good balance. So right now, I'm just going to get 2 scoops of the bleaching powder and put that in the black bowl. Then you want to get like 2 scoops or a scoop and a half of the 40 developer. Really, you just eyeball it. You really want to like thick consistency. Oh, I'm still scooping the powder. I'm going too fast. let me slow down. Okay, so now you're gonna get 2 scoops of the 40 developer and add that to the mixture. Really, I usually don't measure it. I am not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna cap for the video. Well, I did cap for the video, but I'm telling y'all now that I really just eyeball it. I don't scoop it like that. You can scoop it like that, but you're really just looking for a thick consistency. You don't want it too runny, you don't want it too thick, you just want it right in the middle. And I will be showing y'all in the video how the consistency of my bleach was. So now it is time to bleach this hair. What I'm doing right now is I'm just flipping the wig inside out so I could better see the lace and bleach the lace. Now I'm just stirring up my bleach mixture, and like I said, you want to make sure it's not too thick. You also want to make sure it's not too runny because it could seep through the lace and like mess up the knots. So you also want to be aware of that. So right now I'm just stirring it up, mixing it. Right here I have the handy dandy got to be spray. You want to make sure you spray that lace really good. Spray it all over, and you do this to prevent the bleach from seeping through your knots. You do not want that to happen. And right here, as you can see, my bleach mixture is a little runny. That is because I've added too much 40 developer instead of powder. And as you can see, I'm adding some more bleaching powder to just even it out. And just stir that up until I get the consistency that I like. It's really up to you. But like I said, it needs to be in the middle. It doesn't need to be runny, and it doesn't need to be too thick. So I'm just playing with it here, and as you can see, I got the consistency that I like. It's not too thick, not too runny. So now I'm just applying it onto that lace, and you want to make sure when you're applying the bleach to your lace, you're not pressing too hard. That will also have your knots seeping through. You don't want that. You want to press lightly. I would definitely recommend you getting like a bleaching kit, like the bleaching bowl and the bleaching brush that I'm using. And you also want to make sure that you wear gloves. It is very important to wear gloves because this bleach is not good for your skin at all. It will burn you, and it is hard to get off. Alright, so now that I have finished doing the lace, I will be moving on to the highlights. Now I'm just adding some more bleaching powder and some more, creating a new bleaching mix because I'm gonna need a lot for this hair. And also I just want to throw out there that I am not a professional stylist, so please do not judge me on the way that I do these highlights. It is a little ghetto. I know it's not the right way, but it's how I do it. But before you start the highlights, you want to make sure, especially with curly hair, you want to make sure that you take the comb and just comb through that hair, so when you're adding the bleach, it's going on evenly. And said, right now I'm just opening up some pieces through the hair and just trying to get that bleach all through, because you want it evenly all the way through. Now I'm just taking the wig and just flipping it the way it's supposed to be so I can get to the front of that wig. And I actually almost ran out of bleaching powder getting the back. So make sure you always, if you're going to do this method and do this way, make sure you start at the top first and then work your way to the bottom, or like just start at the top. And when you're bleaching your hair, it's really to each his own. It's not really a certain time on how long you leave the bleach in. You just really just eyeball it and look and see if it has turned to the color you like. And once you have got your hair to your liking and you let that bleach set in, you're going to take your Shimmer Lights purple shampoo and wash the hair with it. This shampoo is really good for the lace. If you was to over bleach your lace, it's to tone it down and make it look more natural. So I would definitely recommend going to get the purple shampoo. You also want to make sure that you're getting all of the bleach out of your hair. That is very important. So wash as many times as needed. Okay, so now we're at the parting. This is the other tedious part of a wig install. So when I do my parting, I just take off a little of the front, take off a section of the front, and like, you see how I'm sectioning that off, and then pluck behind the hair that you pick. And you see how I'm plucking. I'm not staying in one area. I'm plucking in this quick motion. I'm not staying in one spot. You have to remember not to do that because you can bald your lace by doing that, especially with curly hair. It was actually really easy for me to take the hairs out, so you have to be very careful because you do not want to over pluck a lace. You can underpluck, but once you overpluck, you're done for. So like I said, I'm just sectioning off each layer and just plucking that. And right here, the hair was really, really thick, so I had to make sure that the front was plucked. And this is just a closer look on how I'm just plucking the hair. As you can see, I'm not staying in one spot. I'm just constantly moving around. You don't want to stay in one spot because you can bald your lace like that. And also a pro tip, When you are plucking, make sure you have a white towel because it's actually easier to see what you're plucking. So that is very important. And another tip is when you are plucking, it is best to pluck when the hair is wet. Remember that. Always pluck when the hair is wet. And also, like I said, you see how I'm parting this? I do this 3 times. And like I said, you pluck behind the hair that you parted out. And I also will go and pluck to the front of the hair that I parted out, but just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. Okay, we need a little quick break. I just want to show y'all my dance moves. Because I keep it. Hips. Hips. Let me see you move. Let me see you move. Let me see you move. Ah, get it. Throw it. Throw it. Okay, that's... Alright, so this is the hair after it is bleached. As you can see, the hair is actually very, very dark still. And I actually do not like that. So I ended up bleaching the hair again. And at the end of the video, you will see how that turned out. But as of right now, that is how it looked. It still turned out good, but I actually ended up watching out the bleach too early. So make sure you eyeballing your hair and you really knowing if that's the color you want. Because it's really, like I said, it's up to you. To each his own. Right now, I'm just showing you, like, look, we gave the hair more life. If y'all remember how it looked in the beginning, and I will insert that picture right here, baby, it looked a mess. We brought life back into this wig. Yes. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, girls. Okay, so the 2 pictures that I just inserted are pictures of how it turned out before I decided to bleach the hair again. Yes, I really did not like the color. It was still way too dark for me. So right here is just me re-bleaching the hair so I can get a better turnout. Y'all, please excuse the back of my head. My braid fell out and I curled it back there, but it just, I just been laying on it like a hot mess. I was gonna edit it out, but I don't care. Anyway. And this is how she turned out. It looks a lot better. Like, yes, it is so cute. I can't wait to install this hair. Y'all stay tuned for the next video. I will be installing this wig. All right, I hope this video helped you guys out a lot. And if it did, like I said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that, share, and stay tuned for the next video.